On the left is the main line of the Canadian Pacific Railway, built through here in June and July of 1882. It's Sunday, July 28th, 2013, and this is Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Looking southward along Main Street. Moosomin is a busy place and always has been for the first 15 years of its existence. It was the emporium of southeastern Saskatchewan. By 1884 it had 5 hotels, 5 general stores, a newspaper, lumber yards, 9 implement dealers, 2 livery stables. Looking north up Main Street, and there's the old Bank of Commerce building in the corner up there. Reportedly opened on September the 15th, 1902. There's an old grader and a packer turned into a flower bed outside the building. The bank failed, or it left town in 1936, September the 30th, and that year the RM of Moosomin bought the building for a municipal building. In 1995, the RM of Martin came to share the premises. Right across the street from the municipal offices, the old Queen's Hotel up there, built in 1890. The top couple of floors burned in 1969. Now it makes its living as a big old-fashioned beer parlor called the Pioneer. Very comfortable. There's the town hall down there. Moosomin never was a village. It was incorporated under territorial law as a town either in November of 1887 or on March 20th, 1889. Joseph Daniel opened the post office on the town site on November the 1st, 1882. This building dates from 1952. Moosomin was named after an influential Cree chief back in the day. His name, incidentally, also means high bush cranberry. Oh my goodness. 1950 or 51? And a daily driver. And looking eastward along Front Street, the first elevators would have been built right in here. The RM shops are on the other side of the CPR main line there. And the station would have probably stood right in here at mile 86.3 from Brandon on what the CPR called its Broadview sub. The last elevator, the former Saskatchewan Wheat Pool A, built in 1946. And looking westward down the front towards Main and the Bank of Commerce and the old Queen's Hotel building. There used to be another hotel, the Huron, that stood next to the Queen's, but it's gone now. And this is the R.D. McNaughton building. This Second Empire style building was built by McNaughton in 1886, and business was so good that he built this addition in 1890. He was the preeminent merchant of the area, southeastern Saskatchewan. This was his original building, I think, across Carleton from the new digs. When the railhead moved on in July of 1882, there remained 4 tents on this site: a bunkhouse tent, a Northwest Mounted Police tent, a land titles tent, and the R.D. McNaughton Company tent. Wholesale and retail till 1956 when it closed. Here's the land titles building, opened on November 15th, 1913. It cost $50,000. It's now a law office on Broadway Avenue, parallel Front Street, perpendicular to Main, and looking westward down towards City Hall and Main. You can see why it's called Broadway. And the Saskatchewan Government Telephones building, dating from 1920. SaskTel still is a Saskatchewan Government Crown Corporation. And in a little park right across Broadway from the SGT building is the Cenotaph, dedicated in 1924. There's 24 names listed on the World War II roster here. And on the front there's an excerpt from the poem by Lieutenant Colonel Dr. John McCrae in Flanders Fields. and there are 60 names listed here. This was a rich recruiting ground for the 10th Regiment of the Canadian Mounted Rifles, 101st Battery, the 22nd Field Regiment, 217 Capel Battalion. General Andrew McNaughton, R.D.'s son, was the overseas commander of the Canadian Forces during World War II. Served as Minister of Defense. Here's some of the old churches in a little museum park on the northwest corner of town. There's 8 active churches in Moosomin. One of the oldest ones was completely rebuilt in 1977. It was St. Albans. And St. Andrew's Presbyterian, dating from the early 1900s, also rebuilt. Yeah. Old fieldstone house and a widow's walk. Bethel United, built as the Methodist Church back in 1889, it says. And a newer little addition beside it. And the Roman Catholic Church, dating from about 1963. And the Baptists traced their congregation back to 1885. This building was built in 1967. And built in 1912, 1913 at a cost of $10,400 is the Armories, the headquarters of the 101st Battery of the 22nd Field Regiment. This is Mark Avenue looking west. And the curling rink. This is the school reserve. That's the elementary down there. McLeod School, built in 1961. And this is McNaughton High, built in 1963, where they got a motor mech shop, it looks like. And this is Bradley Park, Lloyd Bradley Park, on the south side of town, across right. Got the sportsplex, the arena rather, brand new. And the outdoor skating rink. And the ball diamonds, and I never got over to see those, much to my sorrow. Looked like a nice setup. And it looks like a former church, although I'm not sure. And the old bell. This is the Moosomin Fire Hall, manned by volunteers. Ooh, a 57 Meteor. Population of Moosomin is almost 2,500 in 2011, is rising. And the RCMP detachment, they've been here since the beginning. Whoa, 58 Buick Road Master. The Moosomin School District number 12 was raised February 13th, 1885. There's now about 600 students K-12 in town. Ogilvie Flour Mills built the first elevator in town in 1884, and the last station was a Special G raised in 1904 and surrounded by gardens in Moosomin, Saskatchewan.